I remember like it was yesterday. The panic, the hysteria, and then the acceptance. Acceptance that Earth was going to be destroyed, and our only grim consolation was that there was nothing we could do to stop it. The neutron star collided, and millions of years of our history got wiped out in an instant. That's why they developed the Rebirth Project. Everyone on Earth fighting for survival, and a lottery among the fittest to see who gets to live thousands of light years away. I won, and that's why I'm here on this Ark ship. I'm a pioneer, one of millions, and our job will be to rebuild civilization in this new solar system. I've been frozen for the entirety of the trip, and now I'm ready to embark on my journey. Our journey.
Ooh, I love a good rumbly note. There we go. That's our opening cinematic. I went through all that at the beginning, so you would not miss that. It's like with Eve, like opening cinematics are important. Thank you so much, Kyle, for the bits there. Just check my alerts so I've got sound on them. They should do. Wonderful. Okay, anytime I tab out of this, I'm afraid you are getting the Windows screen. So sorry about that. At least it's nice and clean. It is standard Windows screen. So, my name is Lady Sheilab. I am female. In case you hadn't guessed. My skin tone is about like that. Can I see the character? That would be really like zooming in or something? Like, or take off the outfit, or okay, so we've got emissive is how do we make this purple then? This is the question. Ooh, nice hot pink. Purple, 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 all the purple, purple, purple. La la la, my skin tone's never that tan. I'd be lucky to get it that tan. I'm still more tan than Avac. I don't know what primary and secondary. Oh, that would be primary and secondary on my suit. So basically it's like you are never taking the suit off, so you may as well just design your character with the suit on. Yes. So I could go with like a dark purple for my suit. Then I could go with a really dark, like I could go with a big bit of pink or something. Ooh, that secondary colour makes a big difference. So we could go for like a black. Ooh, that's quite nice, isn't it? What do you think, chat? Dracula's more tan than you. What do you think about that? I quite like that. What do you guys think? I could like lighten up the detail a bit so it's a bit more glowy. Oh, it's going to be the emissive that I probably want to have actually the lightest. Because that's like the bits that proper light up on the suit. Black goes with everything. Yeah, I quite like my black and purple look, honestly. I think that looks kind of, it's like got my purple sort of thing going on, but it's also like not too out there. It's kind of subtle. I like it, I think. So we're going to continue with that, I think. You want to begin a new character with this, sorry, a new game with this character? I do. Let's go. Oh wow, it's the pods on the Ark ship. That's insane. What resolution am I playing this in? The one it came with. I'll check in a minute though. I believe it's in 1080. It looks like it is. Hey Russ Pixie! What resolution you can watch a stream in? Now that is another matter. Okay, so it might be a little bit of a longer first load. Apparently once you're into the game though, there is no 1080, cool. Once you get into the game there is apparently no loading at all, so that should hopefully be quite nice. When placing an item, hold R and scroll to rotate it. Press R to change the contact point. Okay, I think I may have a lot to learn about the actual building. Any planet is Earth to those that live on it. Very true. Tally Fireheart, thank you so much for the resub. Hello. How you doing? Oh, more loading. Equipped with his 5 senses, man explores the universe around him and calls the adventure science. Edwin Powell Hubble, astronomer. Press B while raycasting your construct to enter build mode. Okay. I don't know what raycasting is. It sounds fascinating. Guess we've got a lot to learn. Has anybody here played this before? I am just going on the fact that I liked Eve. And I kind of like Empyrean. And I'm hoping it's something like some of them. But it might not be. And I may or may not enjoy it. We'll have to see. Yeah, I'm doing great, thanks, Sally Fireheart. I'm very, very excited about this.
Welcome to Alioth, Novian. I am Ophelia, the Arkship AI. I will assist you in your first steps, seeing as you just woke up from an extended cryosleep period.
No.
Keep an eye on the chat window in the lower left part of the screen. It contains a transcript of what I say, with important information about which keys to press. Right,
now this is where my computer can't handle this and we have to switch to the Outer Worlds. That's my backup plan if anything doesn't work on this. So
there is a button near the window that you can use at any time to replay this tutorial in the future. I have marked it with a green waypoint. You can also abort the tutorial by pressing the abort key at any time, but this is not recommended. You have much to learn after your long cryosleep. To start, let's make sure your motor skills are not affected. Simply head towards the green waypoint behind the stairs, using the movement keys.
Okay, green waypoint behind the stairs. Oh, this is looking... My computer is going nuts right now, so... We'll have to see if it's too unhappy to play this. Do I not go down the stairs? Let's see if we can go up the stairs. We can go up these stairs and down these stairs. It is not responsive though, I'll tell you that for a fact. Deactivate. Or maybe I just need to go to the... No, I don't think I need to go up the stairs. Did she say up the stairs to the waypoint? Maybe I didn't listen properly. Or maybe it's behind the stairs. Oh yes, it's a bench.
Very good. Now, let's try to jump. You are in perfect shape. Great. Let's try your headlight, which is very useful in dark areas. Press the headlight key twice to turn it on and off. Now,
Headlight
take your
without-
time to look
okay.
at the world around you through the glass panes. This gigantic planet is all yours to conquer, as well as the many other planets in the system. You are free to shape the world as you see fit. Build an empire,
Nice.
explore the vastness of space, create a trade federation or a pirate alliance, or live secluded on a forgotten moon. There are no rules here, except for the ones you make for yourself.
I think we might go and
When
find
you
a
are ready,
secluded moon.
follow the waypoint and look through the marked window.
Okay. Look through the marked window. I'm gonna keep going with this because it might be just that it's the first time going into it. Also, there might be possibly some graphical changes I can maybe make to try and see. Oh, we're already on low shadows. Alright, it's already really low quality as well. Number of threads, 4. My computer is a very old computer. It's probably just the hub. Yeah, I will give it a little bit of time because this is probably quite a full area. GT used to be crazy laggy compared to pretty much everywhere else too. Yeah, so maybe the hub is just very laggy itself. But yeah, let's look through the marked window anyway. Let's just carry on. I don't think there's much I can do to my my actual graphics to make this any better. It was already pretty low.
One of the many district or starting areas of Aliath. Districts are all connected via teleporters, so you can easily gather with your friends. We will get back to that later.
Nice.
Let's prepare you for the journey. Head downstairs and follow the waypoint.
Okay, let's head downstairs and follow the right. This is starting to get a tiny bit smoother.
Continue down and get close to the screen, marked with a green waypoint.
Yeah, this is the first thing I've come across that my computer sounds like it's struggling with in a long time. But this is kind of what I want from this stream. I want to know
Let's
whether this
begin
is
with
something
your
I'll be able to
tools.
play in future
Tools
as
are
a
located
mainstay.
at the bottom of the screen in the form of quick access slots. You can select them with the quick access keys. As you can see, the last slot is currently empty. We will now learn how to equip a new tool in that place.
Okay.
Approach the highlighted tool dispenser unit next to you.
Highlighted tool dispenser unit. Here we go.
Dispensers are elements, which are objects you can deploy in the world. For example, chairs, windows, plants or doors are all elements. Some elements, like this dispenser, can be activated by pressing the activate key while pointing at them. Activate the dispenser now. Very good. The dispenser just gave you a new tool that is now stored in your inventory. The inventory is a central interface for managing
I know how to
everything
bring
you
up an
carry around
inventory.
with you. It contains items like tools, materials, elements, or blueprints. For now, locate the repair tool that was just given to you, and simply well done. Note that the inventory does not have an infinite capacity, it is restricted in volume. Thanks to the nanopack technology, this volume is pretty huge. Still, it is better to keep an eye on the size of objects you store.
Okay, lots
Now,
of interesting
close
tools.
the inventory by pressing the close cross. Okay. We are now ready to continue downstairs. This time, we will need to use an elevator. Move to the waypoint.
Like I say, it's caught me off guard a little bit because, as I say, it's not been. It's been a long time since I've needed to really check system requirements for my computer. So, yeah, it might
Elevators
be
are
we're
connected
getting to that
together
point.
via
So,
up and down links. Stepping onto an elevator and pressing the crouch key or the jump key will allow you to transfer to the next or previous elevator in the chain.
Okay.
Simply step on the elevator and press the crouch key to go down.
Whee!
Welcome
Oh, that was
to
quite
the
fun.
main room. You can go back anytime by stepping on the same elevator and pressing the jump key to go up.
I
In
like
front
that.
of
They
you is
work
a
well.
miniature reproduction of the Ark ship. You can perhaps see the real Ark ship through the windows in the distance. Let's try to also find it on your map. To open the map, press the map key.
Map key.
This is Alioth, the planet on which you currently stand. You can rotate the planet by clicking and dragging it with the mouse.
Good, because
You
I was
can
already
also
trying to
zoom
do that.
in and out with the mouse wheel. Zoom in until you can clearly see that each of these tiles is a territory you can claim.
Oh wow,
Tiles
cool.
in red are already claimed. Tiles in purple are non-claimable, and mostly exist around the Ark ship. The Ark ship is represented by a small icon in the center of the purple tiles area. At any time, you can center onto your position on the map by pressing the center icon on the top left. Try it now. You can also create a waypoint anywhere on the surface of the planet. Waypoints are displayed in your HUD so that they are easy to track. To set a waypoint, simply right-click on a point on the map and select Set as Destination. Do this now.
Set as destination.
Very good. Next, the selector area here allows you to list your constructs, review bookmarks, and see any available warp beacons or other points of interest. In the lower right corner, you can find the list of current objectives in a tutorial, usually with hints on how to achieve them.
Objectives.
Close
Lovely.
the map to continue. Press the upper right close button.
Oh, M.
You may have seen on the map that certain territory tiles are claimed. To claim a tile, you must deploy a territory unit on the ground. Let's have a look at one. Follow the waypoint.
Follow the waypoint. Hello. My
As you can
territory.
see, it's quite huge. Once a territory unit is deployed onto a tile, the tile belongs to you.
Yay.
This means that you can start to build constructs on it. You can decide who holds rights to dig the ground, and who can build next to you. Territory
nice.
units are quite expensive and will probably not be the first thing you deploy on Alioth. Instead, there is a simpler way for you to grab a piece of land. Let's discover this now. Follow the waypoint behind you, and take the elevator at the end of the room. This will take us to the observatory.
Okay, let's go to the observatory. The observatory is a long way away. Did it say to go down? We'll try down. Oh, up. Okay.
Welcome to the
Whee!
observatory. From here, you should be able to see Alioth's moons in the sky. One of them is a very special moon, called a sanctuary moon. We will explain what that means, but first, let's try to locate it. Open the map again by pressing the map. The map also contains a solar system view. Click on the, here you can see all the planets currently accessible in the system.
This is very
Select
Imperial-like.
Alioth, the planet where you currently are located, by clicking on it.
So we're on Alioth.
As you can see, Alioth has 3 moons. One of them looks a bit like a twin of Alioth and is marked with a small shield icon.
Tutorial
This
moon.
is the Sanctuary Twin Moon, or the Twin for short. Select it by clicking on it. Excellent. Now, let's click the Set Destination button to get a visible waypoint in the 3D world, pointing to the twin. Good. Now, before we leave, let's have a look at the surface of this moon and find out why it's called a sanctuary. Click on the view plan. This twin moon, just like Alioth or any other planet, is covered with tiles that you can claim. A sanctuary moon is a moon where no combat will ever occur, as it is a safe zone. This means that a territory you claim will remain yours forever, and nobody can take your belongings or build anything there without your
Care Bear
consent.
Moon, Care Bear
This is a
Moon.
great way to create a safe haven to store your valuables and build your home.
Nice.
You can claim only one tile on a sanctuary moon, and you will need a special sanctuary territory unit for that purpose. You already have one in your inventory, so don't worry. Close the map window. Notice how the sanctuary twin moon is now identified by the waypoint in the sky. There is a shuttle service, which you will see later, that can bring you there.
Nice.
Okay, let's get back to the rest of the tutorial. Head down via the nearby elevators. Now is the time to present the key pillar activities that are available for Novians. Each will be presented here quickly, and you will be able to discover more about them via the institutes and their dedicated tutorials later. Follow the waypoint to the mining station first.
Hey, Mini Marshmallow Cat. Yeah, I'm just trying out Dual Universe to see what it is like. I've been given like 3 months on it to give it a little try as a streamer, and looks pretty decent to me. Computer's struggling with it a touch, but I'm trying to work out whether that's just because I'm in a very hub
Mining
area.
is how you acquire raw materials, if you don't simply buy them on the markets. Raw materials are located either on the planet's surface, or they can be buried kilometers deep underground. Surface materials have a low value, while more valuable materials, from Tier 1 to Tier 5, are found underground. The surface mining activity is performed using the harvest tool, highlighted in the toolbar below. With the tool equipped, you collect harvestable surface or by targeting them and then clicking. Press the quick access key for this tool to equip it, usually the first in the toolbar.
Right, so mining tool.
Great. Unfortunately, there are no surface harvestable ores here. To practice, you can access the dedicated tutorial in the Mining Institute. To continue, unequip this tool to mine deep underground. First you use the scanner tool highlighted here, which finds available ores in a large radius. Once in close range, the directional detector will help you pinpoint the location of the material. Finally, the highlighted mining tool is used to collect the found material. You'll learn more about these tools in the interactive mining tutorial, located inside the Mining Institute.
Okay, well, we'll check that out later.
Now, let's talk about the markets. Approach the waypoint.
This is my favorite bit. I hope this is good. I enjoy markets and games like this quite a lot.
Markets are an essential part of Novian life. This is where you can sell the materials you mine or create, but also buy anything that you might need. Markets are physically located in the world. They are accessible either via market pod units, like the one in front of you, or via the integrated nanomarket interface. The nanomarket interface allows you to browse markets at a distance, but cannot help you to deposit or recover items that are traded. For that, you will need to directly interact with a market pod.
Oh, okay.
Let's have a quick look at the nanomarket interface. To open it, press the nanomarket key. You can search for an item that you would like to trade by using these search boxes. Nitron is a fuel you will often use and frequently buy.
Okay.
Type nitron in the search box to see the nitron markets.
Not very much going on. Quite a tight margin on it though. Already. Surprise, surprise with a game like this. Buy order, sell order. Oh, this is just like Eve. Yay. Love it. Oh, apparently I was meant to type nitron here, was I? Is that what
Here are
I've
the
done
market
wrong? There we
orders
go.
for nitron. These are all the intentions to buy or sell nitron by other
Already going
Novians
rogue.
on various markets in the solar system. You can pick the cheapest or the nearest offer, depending on your priorities.
Cheapest.
You can create your own buy or sell orders, or let the system pick the best offer for you. When interacting with market
Never do
pods,
that.
you can also buy or sell instantly, which is the easiest way to go shopping. You can learn more about this in the dedicated market tutorial.
No,
For
no,
now, let's
no.
close the nano market interface and continue our visit.
Don't tell me to buy instantly or sell instantly. It goes against my very nature. Ugh. Can't do that. No. And someone did a thing where an alert came up, and I don't know what happened there. Rats. Was it a follow? I am on completely the wrong page. There we are. Frenchie18692. Thank you for the follow. I apologise for the quick alt tab there. I was on completely the wrong page to see my alerts. Right. So let's close the nano market interface and continue our visit. Oh, so this one, oh right, I see, because I am in a typing thing.
Okay. Let's now have a look at another important activity, industry. Go to the industry station, just a few meters to the left.
Station. Over here.
In front of you is an assembly line, one of the many industry unit elements available. These include chemical reactors, glass furnaces, refineries, or smelters.
You can build a big factory.
Each industry unit type specializes in certain types of recipes. The assembly line takes ingredients from an entry container, like the one here on the left, and then runs a recipe to craft elements. The elements are stored in the exit container, as seen here on the right, that can be chained as an entry container for another industry unit. The recipes are selected using the industry unit interface. You can learn about that in the dedicated industry tutorial.
Yeah, I think I'll
found at
probably
the
need
Industry
that.
Institute.
I
Thankfully,
will need that.
entry-level recipes for simple products can be run without an industry unit. For that, you can use your integrated nano crafter. First, let's get some ingredients we will need from the nearby dispenser. Approach the dispenser and press the activate key.
That's the dispenser, so F.
Excellent.
There we are.
Now, let's open the nano crafter by pressing the nano crafter key. We are going to craft some fuel. Great. This
Luckily,
interface
you
allows
can
you to pick
change
a
between them
recipe
all
and
down
run it
here.
in the background to produce simple products. On the left is a selection area to pick a recipe. You currently have just a few ingredients, which allow a limited set of recipes to be used. Press the Show Only Doable checkbox to display these recipes.
Show only doable. So one thing I was just going to say is that what I will probably do is forget that crafting is K and market is J and codex is F1 and talents and blah 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 blah. I will press I and then I will click on the thing I want, because that for me is far easier. So yeah, that's what's going to happen. That is how we're going to do things. We are going to click on these things. Okay, so let's show only doable.
Now click on nitron fuel to select its recipe. This window shows you the necessary ingredients, which you just retrieved from the dispenser. Simply click on Add to Queue to start producing a batch of 100 liters of nitron. Fantastic!
Yay, nitron fuel being made!
Your job is now in the queue and a batch of nitron will be ready in a few seconds.
Mayfair Mad, thank you for this
short
follow.
introduction. There is of course more to know, and you can go to the Industry Institute to go through the specialized tutorials.
I think we might want to do that a couple of times,
Let's
honestly.
close this window. In general, crafting jobs will continue in the background, and you will get notifications
Thumbs
when
up
jobs
for that.
are completed.
Oh, I like that, yeah. Good, good, good. Good job, good job.
Okay, now let's learn about building, and how you can use all these materials and elements to create amazing constructs.
Amazing
Turn
constructs.
to the station on your right.
Station on my right. This one, this one.
This bizarre construction in front of you is called a construct. It is a mix of deployed voxel materials used to sculpt a shape, and deployed elements to make it functional. To create a construct, you start by deploying a core unit, highlighted here.
Oh, that's
It will
very
create a
Empyrean.
building
Okay.
zone, within which you will be allowed to build. Core units come in different sizes and specializations: static cores for ground buildings, dynamic cores for ships or anything that moves, and space cores for space stations.
Ah, brilliant.
Once you have created your building zone, you can start to deploy matter as voxel honeycomb materials, or voxels for short. You have a large palette of tools and materials to help you sculpt absolutely anything you like, regardless of shape or complexity. Finally, you can add elements to your construct, in the form of engines, doors, lights, fuel tanks, or any of the hundreds of available elements that provide functionality to your builds. Building is a vast subject. It is advised to go through the various building tutorials located inside the Construction Institute. Note that the building you are currently in, as well as all the other buildings outside, are entirely made with the same building tools.
Okay.
As I mentioned, you can also build space or atmospheric ships. Let's have a look at this now. Follow the waypoint to the next station.